What up, guys? Welcome back to Paul Riley Uncensored, and also welcome to the second episode of this brand new podcast I like to call Smoking Session. Now, guys, I don't know if you guys know, I smoke weed. If you didn't watch my first episode of this podcast that I have just recently started to record, I smoke weed and I talk about things. In today's episode, I will be talking about Stranger Things. Stranger Things is really, really dope. I like Stranger Things. I hope you like Stranger Things, because that's what we're talking about today, guys. We're talking about the very first episode, or the very first season to the third season. So if you guys have not seen season 3, spoiler alert. Anyways, guys, today we will be smoking some ganja and talking about Stranger Things. And guys, we are going to be talking about it. And, so let's get a bowl packed and talk about some Stranger Things. Now, guys, Stranger Things is dope. I remember I didn't watch it when it first came out. I watched it like just this past year. I started watching it from season 1. And then I watched season 2, and then like season 3 came out last month, and I was so skeptical about watching it because I thought it was something that was stupid. But okay, so the reason why I started watching it is because simply because I collect pop vinyls. I don't know if you guys know that. That'd be a different episode. We'll talk about pop vinyls. But I'd always go into the store and there'd always be Stranger Things pop vinyls, and I was like, you know what? There's only really Stranger Things pop vinyls at my store. Maybe I should watch Stranger Things and see what it's all about. And maybe I can start collecting some Stranger Things pop vinyls. By the way, guys, I only have one Stranger Things pop vinyl. And, anyways, back to the story at hand. So, I ended up starting watching it from season 1 to season 2. And then season 3 recently came out where the kids are, like, all grown up, kinda, or they're getting older, and it was really, really dope to watch it. I cried at the end of the episode, and then I watched a conspiracy video that that Hop might not even be dead. Spoiler alert. It's like I said. Anyways, there was at the end of that episode talk that he's not dead, because if you look at the scene where the thing that was open in the portal explodes, then you see that he's not in that shot before it explodes. So, and there was some theories that he could have either jumped into the upside down, because as most of you guys know, if you did watch the episode, they go into the upside down, and the portal leads to the upside down. So what if Hop is like just in the upside down, just right there, just chilling, or not chilling, but trying to survive in the upside down. And then there was also talk about what if he tried to escape before the thing exploded, and then the Nazis? No, they weren't Nazis. They were Russians. Russians grabbed him up before, then or whatever, and there was talk of that. I don't really know exactly. I think it'd be cool if they made it to where, and there was also talk that they're not even going to make season 4, so hopefully they do, because then this podcast is like literally for nothing. Well, this episode is literally for nothing. But, I'm hoping that they make season 4 of Stranger Things, because that is like the coolest shit right next to Rick and Morty. By the way, guys, we will also have an episode coming up very, very soon. I don't know when, where we will talk about Rick and Morty, a little bit off the topic of this podcast, but we will be talking about Rick and Morty eventually in season 4 and all that good stuff. And by the way, guys, let me talk about Stranger Things season 4, because I think the way that they should take it, I know I'm not in developmental over anything over, you know, Stranger Things or anything, but I am a very good ideal maker, okay? And I think that, you know, season 4 should be really dope. They should do something where Hop isn't dead, make us think he's dead. They have the funeral over it and all that, and then out of nowhere, like, 11 has some sense or something like that, that Hop's still alive, or Hop's isn't dead. Which, as if you guys should know, if you watched it, then you should know that, you know, that that's her adopted dad, kind of, because from season 1 to season 2, he adopted her, I think, in season 1, because I believe something like that. He took her in season 1, I believe, if I'm correct. I don't know. Smoked a lot of weed since then, but I believe that it went from season 1 at the end. He it took her in and kept her under the radar, and then I don't know. I believe it's season 2. I don't know. Don't quote me on that, guys. But he did, like, get it to where she could be a real kid. But yeah, guys, there's a lot of stuff that I really want to see with how they're gonna take it on, because guys, I know most people play video games, but my thing is like Netflix, movies, movie series. I recently just got into Stranger Things, and I first got into Rick and Morty. That was like my real big thing. Which, guys, we will talk about Rick and Morty. Do not worry your pretty little head. That will happen eventually. It'll happen. But yeah, guys, no, Stranger Things is dope. I really like it. If you guys haven't seen it, and if I really would feel bad if you guys just started watching this video, I mean, if you haven't seen it, but it's dope. Like, it's one of the dopest things, right next to Rick and Morty. Actually, I don't know which one's better right now. Fuck. Sucks doing podcasts outside because of the wind, but it's whatever. Or, well, smoking outside. Back on topic. Stranger Things Season 3. So, my favorite character in the series has to be 11. If I was to be some kind of person like that, I think it'd be dope to be 11. Have her, like, supernatural powers. I think it'd be cool to be able to, like, you know, put a blindfold on and be able to, like, see what everybody's doing. I don't know. I think it'd just be cool. I put my scenario, and then you got, like, Will, which I believe it's Will. I don't know. I get the characters' names mixed up sometimes, but I believe Will was the one that went up in the upside down. Don't quote me on that. And then you got, and what really, really gets me, though, is, like, if you know the girl that plays 11, she is British. She has a British accent. And it's kind of weird. I didn't know that anybody could ever, like, alter their voice like that. And, like, they don't use any technology to alter their voice. They just talk like a normal American and not somebody with an accent, or not somebody from the South or anything like that. Yeah, but, bro, I'm trying to think of more things to talk about for Stranger Things. So, I think it'd be cool to have a Demogorgon. Those things are dope, really, really dope. But, forgot what I was gonna say. I lost my train of thought. But my favorite character has to be 11 and then Hop. I don't know, like, I like Hop because he's not really afraid to, like, go and do things and, like, you know. Guys, look at this weed, though. No. But yeah, guys, and don't get offended parents that are watching this and be like, well, what if my kid stumbled across this video of this dude smoking weed and talking about Stranger Things? I do age restrict all my videos on this channel because they are all adult rated. If you do want your kid to go watch something not adult rated, I might cuss a little bit, but who doesn't cuss every once in a while? Then you can send them to Paul Riley, which is in the description. That's just my regular channel. This is Paul Riley Uncensored. Also Smoking Session, which is said podcast. But yeah, guys, anyways, back to what I was saying. And guys, we will have new equipment next month. We will be getting a newer tripod. This is actually on a desk. This is my homemade desk that you guys eventually will see probably in the next episode, I believe. Probably not. But next paycheck, guys, we will be getting a new tripod, so you will be seeing the front of the desk. Eventually, I will get a logo spray painted on it. Anyways, guys, back on to Stranger Things. I keep on getting off topic, and I'm not trying to, but I just am. Tell me what your guys' favorite, like, character is down in the comments, because I really want to know. And I will read your comments. No offense. I will read them. I might be blowed when I read them, but, excuse me, by the way. But, Stranger Things is a really, really dope series. I've been watching it for a good while now, probably about 3 months now. And it's kind of cool because I don't know if most of you guys know, I live in Indiana, and it takes place in Hawkins, Indiana, which isn't a real place. Hawkins is not a real place in Indiana, but it takes place in Indiana regardless. I already tried looking it up. But anyways, guys, don't try to hunt my house down or anything else like that. But Stranger Things is just so dope, guys. I like it a lot. Favorite part that I've liked, probably the coolest, most dopest part would had to have been at the very beginning of season 3. I think it was pretty dope, but they have a flashback of like the year before. I don't remember what year it was, where they talk. They're trying to reopen the portal. The Russian government is, and it just explodes and kills all the workers that they had like on the floor trying to, you know, they were in like big jumpsuits and shit. You know, it looks like it's starting to work and that the portal's starting to open, and then like a big ass like explosion just happens and everybody gets electrocuted and dies and everybody's bodies fry, and everybody that like, you know, the people that were watching from a far distance, they all survived, and then like one dude was like, you have a year, yada yada, and it was just like the dopest thing in the world. Yeah, guys, I enjoyed Stranger Things a lot, like a really, really lot. Guys, also another thing, I know I'm getting off topic a lot in this episode, but I do think that I am going to try to have these videos at 20 minutes, try to at least. And Yeah. But, like I said, favorite character would have to be 11. Bitch is crazy. But, shit, I keep on losing my train of thought. Anyways. And then there was, like, other cool parts in the series, too, where, like, when, like, she first, because, like, I don't really know, guys, I don't know what I'm trying to say, I'm high, but, yeah, no, 11 is dope, bro. And then, like, I like how in season 3 they went ahead and made, was it Will? I believe, no, it wasn't Will, it was, I don't remember their names right now, and I feel so bad. I really do. But, thinking about packing another bowl. I do also have a roller because I do not know how to roll a joint. And, for some odd reason, I could not roll a joint for the life of me in this thing. I tried doing it, and I sucked ass. Really, really bad. But, yeah. There's really not much else I can really think about talking about Stranger Things off the top of my head. So I think I'm going to end this podcast here, guys. I know it was a little bit shorter than last episodes, but we got it to at least around, 17 minutes. That's not too far from 20. I hope you guys did enjoy me talking about Stranger Things and smoking. Oh shit, I almost lost my weed. Talking about Stranger Things, and let me just put this back in the tin before it goes flying, and then I don't have any weed to smoke. That would be a sad time. But yeah, I don't really know what I'm going to do for the next episode. If you guys have any suggestions, I don't know. I told you guys that I'll do Rick and Morty eventually, and where I think they should take season 4, because if you guys don't know, season 4 Rick and Morty, November, I don't know when in November because they didn't release it, but it'll happen, it's coming, and it's gonna come, and wubba lubba dub dub, it'll happen. Got my Rick and Morty bowl already, for that episode that I've already been smoking out of, but we will smoke out of it in that episode too. But I also have a couple other ideas that I'll tell you guys right now. Jake Paul and Tana Mojo's wedding, eventually, I think I'm going to put that on there. I don't know if it's too worthy or what. There was like some kind of fight. Anyways, moving on. We're going to talk about the Mandela effect eventually. Little theory that I think would be cool to smoke and talk about. I don't know why. Blah, 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 blah. Fuck, I need to just stop getting stoned. I forget everything. Fuck. Oh yeah, I have 2 interviews set up of people that I know. My sister-in-law will be on the podcast eventually, and then also her future husband, who also drives a school bus and used to be a farm boy. Well, is a farm boy that used to farm. Said that wrong. Anyways, he will be interviewed eventually. And then I also have my buddy that I eventually will get on the podcast as well. Stay tuned for all that, guys. If you guys have any ideas of what you want me talk about, if it's something I can get into and get down with, it'll be on here. Actually, I've been ranting long enough that this thing is literally almost 20 minutes. So I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe to... Fuck, I forgot my channel name. Paul Riley Uncensored. Don't forget to subscribe to Paul Riley Uncensored. Also, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Hit that notification bell. And become part of the Uncensored Nation. And, yeah. But anyways, guys. I am going to try to upload every Monday and every Wednesday as of right now. That might change, but as of right now, I do plan on trying to get a video out on Monday. So stay tuned, guys, for the next episode. I will see you in the next video. Deuces.